Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a run to the left. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's dark. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
This is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Klubnik. Looks to the left, pass caught. Powering through the defender. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down because he just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He was able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. He's got it right near the end zone. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Number 7 with the carry.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And he knocks it right through.
The extra point is good. That side.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Ole Miss Rebels will take over. First and 10.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crossing the 35. He spins out of a tackle. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place. They gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Ball down at the 49. Second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's dark. The pass rush closing in. Down he goes. A sack.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like the Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive game for this offense. This quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
The shotgun running play call. Tackled, but first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Dropping back. It's dark. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Rebels will line up now. It's first and goal. Motion now from the tight end. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
At the 1-yard line. It's now 3rd and goal. That's the end of the first quarter with the score tied at 7.
An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. The kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket, and he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Goes to his right side there for the completion. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Can he get there on the ground? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry up. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little or slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on 4th down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on 4th down, come up with the conversion, keep those sticks moving.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins.
And is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Dart. Context as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The offense with a major gamble here. Going for it inside their own 40. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field.
Well, you can't criticize this coach for being too conservative, can you? This guy's going for it on fourth down deep in his own territory. You have to have the utmost confidence in your offense to be able to execute that. And in this case, they proved him right.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Bentley. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that first down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
And the Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Now they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The Rebels are on the move here.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The game makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Dart. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready? 3:25.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bentley. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense is back out there. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? The pocket breaking down. On the run, he'll let it go. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it. 57 yards out and never in doubt. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down after that short completion. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Breaks loose. No shot to bring him down. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
He's hit as he throws it. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. They'll try the option play here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Coming up, second down and goal. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. See if they can convert the point after. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Well, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And the Rebels pick up enough to get a first down there.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air. It's Dart. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
The Rebels' offense is on the move now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Prescorn. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Completion makes it second and short. He'll hand it off.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield.
And the pass caught inside the 15. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
The running back carry. He's brought down at the 10-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal.
Double right. Down, down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Ole Miss 20, Clemson 13.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Catch made on the right side. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you've got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
And the Tigers come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Clemson. Made the defense look slow that time.
Clemson, number 7, with the carry.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He's swarmed by the defense.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Clemson, 19.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Set to kickoff.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. He's found some room at the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone. But hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Here we go.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back. It's Dart. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Rebels will line up to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. Running it back, it's Brown. Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
That completion makes it second and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Grab made by the tight end. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Number 7 in the end zone.
So they get the touchdown. Now looking for the two-point conversion to tie this one up late. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The field holds on to a two-point lead.
That keeps the score.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Clemson, 25.
And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win.
On the double.
Now it's 2nd down here.
Here we go.
It's an option look. Fighting off the defender. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, we have to believe we'd see a timeout. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the 1st down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the 1st down.
The Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
Ready?
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
29 Phil.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Smart play to keep it on the ground, to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on 3rd down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work his magic.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking downfield, it's Dart. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 32.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And the offense just takes a knee here. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play.